Ignite success. Society teaches us that wanting money desperately is somehow improper or spiritual weak. We are told to be satisfied with what we have and not to desire more. This well intentioned but misguided advice keeps millions of people trapped in mediocrity and financial struggle. The truth is that all great achievements in the realm of wealth begin with a burning, obsessive desire for financial independence. What distinguishes burning desire from mere wishing? Burning desire is a consuming passion that dominates your thoughts and drives your actions. It is not the mild preference for more money that most people experience, but an intense longing that refuses to be satisfied until your financial goals are achieved. This desire becomes so strong that failure is literally impossible because you will not accept any outcome other than success. Why is intense desire necessary for financial achievement? Desire is the starting point of all accomplishment. It is the fuel that powers your efforts when obstacles arise and discouragement threatens to overwhelm you. Without burning desire, you will abandon your plans at the first sign of difficulty. With it, you will persist until you find a way to overcome every obstacle and achieve your financial objectives. How do you kindle this burning desire for wealth? Begin by writing a clear description of the lifestyle you will enjoy when you have achieved financial independence. Read this description every morning and evening, adding emotional feeling to your mental pictures. Fan the flames of desire by constantly reminding yourself why you must succeed and what the achievement of your financial goals will mean to you and those you care about. I knew a woman who worked as a seamstress, earning barely enough to feed her 3 children after her husband's death. Her burning desire to provide a better life for her family became so intense that she could think of nothing else. She began studying successful business methods during her lunch breaks and saved every penny possible to invest in her future. Her desire drove her to work 18 hours a day building her own clothing business. Within 5 years, she owned a factory employing 200 people and had achieved the financial independence that her burning desire had demanded. 5. Autosuggestion programs your success. The majority of people unknowingly use autosuggestion in reverse, programming their minds for failure and poverty. All day long, they repeat phrases like, "I can't afford it," "money doesn't grow on trees," and "the rich get richer while the poor get poorer." These negative autosuggestions sink deep into the subconscious mind and create a mental atmosphere that attracts the very conditions they describe. What is autosuggestion, and how does it relate to wealth creation? Autosuggestion is the process by which you deliberately feed your subconscious mind with thoughts, plans, and desires related to your financial goals. It is the medium through which you can train your subconscious to work continuously toward the accumulation of wealth, even while you sleep. Every thought you think repeatedly becomes a permanent part of your subconscious programming. Why is positive autosuggestion essential for financial success? Your subconscious mind accepts and acts upon whatever thoughts you feed it most consistently, whether positive or negative. If you constantly tell yourself that money is hard to come by, your subconscious will ensure that money remains scarce in your life. But if you repeatedly affirm your ability to acquire wealth, your subconscious will work tirelessly to make this a reality. How do you use autosuggestion to program your mind for wealth? Create positive statements about your financial goals and repeat them with deep emotional feeling several times daily. Use present tense language as if you already possess the wealth you seek. Combine these affirmations with clear mental pictures of yourself enjoying the fruits of financial success. The key is constant repetition with genuine emotion until these positive thoughts dominate your mental atmosphere. I remember a man who inherited nothing but debts from his father's failed business. Instead of accepting this as his fate, he began each day by stating aloud his intention to build a fortune in the manufacturing industry. He repeated these affirmations with such conviction that within months, his entire demeanor had changed. People began to see him as a man destined for success rather than the son of a failure. This change in others' perception led to opportunities that eventually made him one of the wealthiest manufacturers in his region. His success began the moment he changed the programming of his subconscious mind through positive autosuggestion. 6. Specialized knowledge opens golden doors. The world is filled with highly educated people who struggle financially, while others with little formal schooling accumulate great wealth. This paradox confuses many who believe that general education automatically leads to financial success. The truth is that general knowledge, no matter how extensive, has little value in the accumulation of money. Only specialized knowledge that can be organized and directed toward a definite purpose has the power to attract wealth. What is specialized knowledge in terms of money making? It is not the broad education you receive in schools, but specific, practical knowledge that enables you to render valuable service to others. This knowledge may be acquired through experience, observation, or instruction, but it must be knowledge that others will pay to receive. The person who knows how to solve specific problems or meet particular needs possesses the raw material from which fortunes are built. Why does specialized knowledge attract money while general knowledge does not? Money flows to those who provide solutions to problems or fulfill specific needs. The person who specializes in one field and becomes expertly skilled in that area can command premium compensation for their services. General knowledge makes you a jack of all trades but master of none, while specialized knowledge makes you indispensable in your chosen field. How do you acquire and organize specialized knowledge for profit? First, decide exactly what specific service you can render that others need and will pay for. Then, acquire every bit of knowledge related to that service through study, observation, and practical experience. Organize this knowledge into a system that allows you to render your service more efficiently and effectively than your competitors. I once knew a man who worked as a common laborer but possessed an unusual interest in soil composition. While his co-workers spent their leisure time in idle pursuits, he studied everything he could find about different types of soil and their agricultural properties. He began offering advice to local farmers about which crops would thrive in their particular soil conditions. His specialized knowledge became so valuable that farmers paid him handsomely for soil analysis and crop recommendations. Eventually, he established a thriving agricultural consulting business that made him wealthier than men with university degrees who lacked his specialized expertise. 7. Organized planning builds wealth. Most people approach wealth building like a hunter shooting arrows blindfolded, hoping that somehow one will hit the target. They work hard, save when possible, and trust that these general efforts will eventually lead to financial success. This haphazard approach explains why so many hardworking people never accumulate significant wealth. Success in money-making requires organized planning just as surely as success in any other worthwhile endeavor. What does organized planning mean in the context of wealth creation? It means developing a definite step-by-step plan for transforming your financial goals into reality. This plan must specify exactly what you will do, when you will do it, and how you will measure your progress. Without such a plan, your efforts will be scattered and ineffective, like steam escaping through multiple openings instead of being concentrated to turn a wheel. Why must your wealth-building efforts be organized and systematic? Random efforts produce random results. The accumulation of wealth requires the coordination of many different activities over an extended period. Without a master plan to guide these activities, you will waste enormous amounts of time and energy on tasks that contribute little to your financial objectives. Organized planning ensures that every effort moves you closer to your ultimate goal. How do you create an effective wealth-building plan? Begin by writing down your definite financial objective and the deadline for its achievement. Then, work backward from this goal to determine what steps must be taken and when each step must be completed. Assign specific tasks to specific time periods and review your progress regularly to ensure you remain on track toward your objective.